Hello everyone, welcome to Students Point. This is 11th of October and we are going to see 10 very important questions, so pay your attention till the end. And to get PDF of all these videos, you can join us on Telegram by writing the channel's name Students Point. You can also follow us on another channel if you are aspirant of Hindi by writing Students Point Hindi. हिंदी वाले स्टूडेंट्स इस ग्रुप को जरूर ज्वाइन कर लें. किसी भी दिन अगर मैं वीडियो अपलोड नहीं कर पाया हिंदी लैंग्वेज वाली, देन एटलीस्ट आई विल प्रोवाइड द PDF ऑफ दैट डे. सो इस ग्रुप को भी ज्वाइन कर लें. आप हमें इंस्टाग्राम पे भी फॉलो कर सकते हैं बाय राइटिंग द यूज़र नेम द स्टूडेंट्स पॉइंट. ओके, सो लेट्स मूव अहेड. And if you are finding this video useful, don't forget to like the video and do share the video with your friends and loved ones. Also, don't forget to press the subscribe button and the bell icon to receive the notification at the earliest and never miss any opportunity to learn and grow every day. Now, here is the question for the day. I have asked this question purposefully. So, this question is important in my opinion as it is the time of COVID-19 pandemic. In some examinations, they may ask you about World Post Day. So, this day is observed or celebrated on which day? These are the options. Read the options and then answer. And it is important to stay connected on some of the social medias, be it Telegram or be it Instagram. Why? Because there have been attacks on new channels. So there is always a threat. God forbids, but if anything happens in future, so there must be any platform where we can communicate. Otherwise, neither you guys can communicate with me, neither nor I can communicate with you. So you must either join the Telegram group or at least join the Instagram, so that in future if any times it is required, then we can communicate. Okay, so let's move ahead. The first question. International Day of the Girl Child is observed on, so it is observed on 11th of October. So here A is the right answer. Every year on 11th of October, UNICEF launches an annual campaign with girls to amplify their voices and stand up for their rights. This year theme is My Voice, Our Equal Future. Very nice theme. So they may ask you about this as well. My Voice, Our Equal Future. And seizing the opportunity to reimagine a better world inspired by adolescent girls, energized and recognized, counted and invested in. And for the first time it was observed in 2012. Next question now. Indian Foreign Service or IFS Day is observed on, so it is observed on 9th of October. So here C is the right answer. IFS is the diplomatic civil service under Group A and Group B of the Central Civil Service of Executive Branch. The service is entrusted to conduct diplomacy and manage foreign relations of India. The administrative and political head of IFS is Minister of External Affairs. It was established on October 9th, 1946. So this year marks the 75th years of its existence. Next question now. Which become the first Har Ghar Jal state in the country by providing tap water connection to every rural households? So it is Goa which has achieved this feat by providing the tap water connectivity to all the rural households. And it has provided connection to 230,000 rural households. Next question now. Consider the following statements about Swamitva. What is it? It is survey of villages and mapping with improvised technology in village areas. So let's see the options. It is a central sector scheme launched on National Panchayati Raj Day on 24th of April 2020. So this statement is correct, and it will provide the record of rights to village households owners in rural areas and issue property cards. See, this statement is also correct. Say in one of the PCS exam, I don't remember the name of that PCS, state PCS, but they have asked about this day as well, about National Panchayati Raj Day, that on which day it is observed. So this day is very important to remember. It is 24th of April 2020. As a question asked in either UPSC or in any of the PCS is generally being asked by other PCS level examinations as well. Sometimes it is also taken by SSC exams as well. So it is important that if any questions have been asked by any PCS or UPSC or even SSC examinations, then you must pay more attention on those questions. So remember this day, it is 24th of April 2020. So here C is the right answer. And Ministry of Panchayati Raj will implement it at the national level in a phased manner over a period of 4 years, that is from 2020 to 2024. And Survey of India is a technology partner for the implementation of this program. Under this program, 6.62 lakh villages in 6 states, which include UP, Haryana, Maharashtra, MP, Uttarakhand, and Karnataka, along with a few border villages of Punjab and Rajasthan, will be covered. Why news? Because today on 11th of October, Prime Minister Modi will launch distribution of property cards under Swamitva scheme via video conferencing. The launch will enable around 1 lakh property holders to download their property cards through SMS link delivered on their mobile phones. Next question now. Khanjar exercise is a military exercise between India and Kyrgyzstan. So here B is the right answer. Protesters in Kyrgyzstan have captured key government buildings, including the Parliament House and the Presidential Office. It is a Central Asian country. The protest began after early results of the parliamentary elections were announced. So after the elections, what happened? See, there is requirement that to enter into parliament, there is requirement for each political party to win at least 7% of the total vote. However, only 4 parties won 7% of votes, and out of these 4 parties, 3 parties were pro-government and only 1 party was opposition. So people went against this mandate of election, as they supposed more, or they wanted more opposition parties to enter into parliament. And though Election Commission of Kyrgyzstan has annulled the results, but still the protests continued. And earlier also in 2005 and in 2010, sitting presidents were forced out of the office in popular protest called as tulip and melon revolutions. It is to be noted that Kyrgyzstan is a member of Russia-led Collective Security Treaty Organization CSTO, which was counter to NATO, and CSTO is a Russian-led military alliance of 6 former Soviet states that was created in 2002. These are the 6 member countries of CSTO, which include Armenia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Russian Federation, and Tajikistan. And Armenia, since Armenia is also part of it, so it is obligation of Russia and other member countries as well to support Armenia in its fight against Azerbaijan. But since last day, Armenia and Azerbaijan has entered into ceasefire due to negotiations done by Russian ministers. So now there has been ceasefire between Armenia and Azerbaijan. On Instagram, I have been active these days and I have been sharing a few news clippings, so you can follow on Instagram as well. And this CSTO is based on collective defense. What is the conception of collective defense? It means that if any of the member of an organization is being attacked by any non-member country, then it is the obligation of member countries to come to rescue to that party. It means one for all and all for one. If anyone is attacked, then everyone will come to his help. So here, since Armenia has been attacked by Azerbaijan, it was the responsibility of Russia and other fellow members of CSTO to come to rescue to Armenia. And how this ongoing protest will affect India. Say, India have a strong relations with Kyrgyzstan. India was one of the earliest countries to recognize and establish diplomatic relations with Kyrgyzstan. And Kyrgyzstan has supported India's view on Kashmir. Kyrgyzstan support India's entry into NSG, Nuclear Surprise Group, which is India's one of the ambitious aim or goal for India's foreign policy to enter into NSG. So both countries shares a strong foundations of their relations. So hopefully, even if there will be change in government in Kyrgyzstan, there are high chances that relations are not going to be affected. However, change in political party in Kyrgyzstan which will come in power will have impact on its relations with Russia, with US. The present opposition party is pro-US party. So if the opposition party comes in power in Kyrgyzstan, it will have pro-US policy and its relations might go in danger with Russia. Okay, so let's move ahead. The next question. Consider the following statements about Rudram 1. It is an air-to-surface missile designed and developed by DRDO. This is correct. Remember it. It is a air-to-surface. It means that it can be launched from air by any fighter jets and will strike on the ground. It is designed and developed indigenously by DRDO. It is the first indigenous anti-radiation missile of the country. This is also correct. Its speed can reach up to 5 Mach No, this is wrong. Its speed can reach up to only 2 Mach, that is twice the speed of sound, not 5 Mach. So here only first and second options are correct. C is the right answer. And these are designed to detect, track and neutralize the adversary's radar communication assets and other radio frequency sources which are generally part of their air defense systems. So suppose here is a communication system of any adversary and India have fired this missile. And what will happen when this communication satellite or this communication device will stop radiating radiations? Then also this missile will strike its target. It will not miss its target. And what are its operational features? The missile has a capability of varying ranges based on the launch conditions. It is integrated with Sukhoi 30 aircraft and can be adapted for launch from other fighter jets too. It can be launched from altitude of 500 meter to even 15 kilometer and speed ranges between 0.6 to 2 Mach. So its maximum speed can be 2 Mach. Next question now. Consider the following statements about Gyan Circle Ventures. It is a Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology funded technology business incubator, will encourage the young minds to engage into using emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, blockchain technologies and other technologies like Internet of Things. So here this is correct. Remember that it is funded by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology and it has been developed by IIT Andhra Pradesh. This is also correct. So here both of the statements are correct. C is the right answer. Next question now. World Food Program received Nobel Peace Prize 2020 is headquartered in, so it is headquartered in Rome, Italy. So here D is the right answer. Finally, the announcement for Nobel Peace Prize has come and it is the World Food Program which has received this prize. World Food Program was established in 1961 by Food and Agriculture Organization and United Nations General Assembly. World Food Program became full-fledged United Nations program in 1965, headquartered in Rome, and it is currently the world's largest humanitarian agency combating hunger. So combating hunger comes under SDG 2, Sustainable Development Goal 2, which aims to eliminate hunger. And according to World Food Program, there are 690 million hungry people around the world and around 60% of them live in countries affected by the conflicts. World Food Program role in India. So in mains, for those who have appeared into prelims 2020, there might be a question in mains about the role of World Food Program, or there might be a question about role of or engagements of Food Agriculture Organization into India. So in that you have to write about World Food Program as well. So what are its initiatives in India? It has been working in India since 1963 and it focuses on reforms in targeted public distribution system and provides policy inputs, advocacy, technical assistance for improving access to food. And the World Food Program has also proposed some unique initiatives like automatic grain dispensing machines called as Annapurti in short and mobile storage units for effective implementation of targeted public distribution system. So installation of Annapurti will ensure that there is removal of middlemen. Thus removal of middlemen will minimize the corruption in distribution of food grains and it will also provide opportunity for the poorers to get these food grains as and when required directly by using these vendor machines. And during the COVID-19 pandemic, World Food Program India has also worked with central and state governments and has also prepared a guidance note for the opening of schools. And if you have found the video useful till now, do like the video and do share the video with as many friends and loved ones as you can. Okay, next question now. World Migratory Bird Day 2020 was organized on, so it was organized on 10th of October. So here B is the right answer. It highlights the need for protection of migratory birds and their habitats. The theme for this year was Birds Connect Our World. Again very important theme, Birds Connect Our World. And the annual day was initiated in 2006 and since 2018 it is celebrated twice a year, one on the second Saturday in May and another in October. And the campaign is organized by two international wildlife treaties administered by United Nations Environmental Programme, Convention on Migratory Species, African Eurasian Migratory Waterbird Agreement and Environment for Americas. We have already seen this in previous months back as well. Next question and the last question now. Consider the following statements about conditions for recognition as national party. Very important question. These are these three conditions based on which a national party gets recognition or a political party gets recognition as national party. What are it? Let's see. 6% valid votes polled in any 4 or more states at general elections either to the Lok Sabha or to the state legislative assembly, and in addition it must win 4 seats in Lok Sabha from any state or states. Have you understood it? See, what is the requirement for a party to be declared as national party? You have to either get 6% of the votes polled in any general elections, be it the elections of Lok Sabha or be it the elections of state legislative assembly, plus, remember it is plus, means not or, you have to get in addition to this percentage of votes, you have to win at least 4 seats in Lok Sabha from any state or states. So this is one such criteria for a party to be declared as national party. There is one such more criteria, which is 2% of all Lok Sabha seats in the last such elections, with MPs elected from at least 3 states. So suppose if Aam Aadmi Party has to become national party, if it wants to be declared as national party, then it will have to get at least 2% of Lok Sabha seats in the last such elections, with MPs elected from at least 3 states. So if its MPs are elected from any 3 states of India and it gets 2% of Lok Sabha seats, then it will become a national party. It will be recognized as national party. And then recognition as a state party in at least 4 states. So this is one such more criteria following which a state party can be declared as, or a political party can be declared as national party. So it is recognition as a state party in at least 4 states. एक पार्टी अगर स्टेट पार्टी के रूप में रिकॉग्नाइज की गई है in at least 4 states, then that party can be declared as national party. So here all these 3 statements are correct. D is the right answer. However, political parties may also lose this status. What are the conditions for losing its status as national party? Say, if it fails to fulfill any of the conditions for 2 successive assembly and 2 successive Lok Sabha elections. So suppose there is a party which has got the recognition of national party, has performed very poor in this assembly and Lok Sabha election, but it will still remain a national party in the next Lok Sabha and assembly elections, because the condition is that it must perform or must not fulfill the conditions for at least 2 consecutive or successive Lok Sabha and assembly elections. Then only it can be declared or to be having lost its status as national party. Why news? Because recently Election Commission of India has increased broadcast time allotted to recognized political parties on Doordarshan and All India Radio to aid campaigning for elections to Legislative Assembly of Bihar. And a base time of 90 minutes will be given to each national party and recognized state party of Bihar uniformly on the regional kendras of Doordarshan network and All India Radio network in Bihar, and no party will be given more than 30 minutes in a single broadcast session, and any additional time beyond the basic 90 minutes will be given to a party based on its electoral performance in the last assembly elections in 2015. So I hope you found the video useful. Do like and do share the video, subscribe and press the bell icon. Wait for the upcoming video. Until then, stay safe and thanks for watching.